Kaleab Schmidt's death inquest is unprecedented in many ways. Typically, when we cover these inquests, it's because they're mandatory when someone dies an unnatural death in police custody. Kaleab Schmidt's death was different, though. The family says the coroner's office approached them after he died and indicated that he had slipped through the cracks of many agencies. The family agreed to the inquest because they want some good to come from Kaleab's death.
We need to do this for justice for Kaleab. As hard as this week would be for us and for our family, for our friends, for all of Kaleab's friends, reliving it all, if we can save one child or one family from going through what we've gone through and are still going through every day.
In the last days before his death, Kaleab came into contact with multiple provincial departments. Their staff testified this week. 4 days before he died, he was suspended by his school. And just 1 day before his death, the RCMP charged him with assault. And on the day he ultimately took his life, social workers were scheduled to visit the family farm. But that visit didn't happen because Kaleab's father was at home and told social workers he seemed to be okay. A couple hours later, he found his son dead. The family says it's time the rubber hits the pavement and some changes, like added training and resources, are implemented. They also want the inquest to shed light on racism and bullying in Saskatchewan schools.
His name is going to stand for something that happened that he will never be forgotten by his friends.
Change.
And he's going to stand for change because
We need it.
he was a real leader.
Now the jury, made up of 6 members of the public, is tasked with making recommendations that will be presented to the province. The hope is that these suggestions will help prevent similar deaths from happening in the future. Brian Rogers, CBC News, Regina.